Yeah, so the Turo market is not looking good now. I just saw a video where a guy was showing the Las Vegas market, and it looks terrible too. I thought at least Vegas would be doing good, but it just looked like the prices are just way too low. Like none of these people are really making any money. It just does not make any sense. Um, I mean, the Turo was like booming the last couple years after stuff wasn't locked down, and it just we're in kind of a recession now, and it slowed way down. I've noticed that I've been getting way more local renters this year. I had to lower my prices by maybe 15 or maybe 20% on all my cars. So this is Vegas right here. This is the Vegas airport, and this is just what the algorithm is recommending right here. So like I was looking at this Mercedes Benz right here. What is this thing? Mercedes Benz GLC 2022. So look at these things. Their price, it's like a $40,000 car or something like that. Can be a lot higher. Let's say they bought it for 40 grand. And I don't know what the sales tax is. We'll just do 40,000. 4.5% interest. We could even do 4% interest. The 5-year loan. I don't think going longer than a 5-year loan makes sense, because I just think that when you're going to sell it, you're probably just going to be underwater on the loan, like you're going to owe money still. Doesn't make sense to do over a 5-year loan for a car that you're using for business purposes, I don't think. So 736, and let's say after insurance, let's say their insurance is like 50 a month. They have like good commercial or like fleet insurance or something. So it's like $780, almost like 800 they're paying a month. And let's look at the price of this thing. 110 a day. It's ridiculous. So let's do 110. Let's say they rent it out 17 days a month. It's being very generous. They're probably not getting it rented out quite that much. So 110 times 17. Let's say they're probably using the 75 plan, so 0.75. They're only getting 75% of this. What did I do? I messed something up. Hold on. 110 times 17 times 0.75, 1,400 a month, probably at the most they're getting, and they're paying like $800 a month after the loan and everything. I mean, they're probably paying more than that. And then when you take into account like the tires, the tires for this are probably like $1,000 a year or something like that. You're paying like almost another 100 a month in tires, and there's brakes, and let's say $100 a month for maintenance. It's probably a bit more than that, and after the registration fees and everything. So this one sort of makes sense. Maybe they're bringing in like $500 or $400 profit a month, but that still doesn't really make sense to me. Like $40,000 a car, you're gonna pay like $900 a month just to bring in like $400, $500 a month profit. But this is actually a decent looking one here. A lot of the cars you look at are worse than this. Like way worse. And this is in LA. So like let's look at where I am. Oakland, California. The market here is horrible right now. So there were some hosts last year I saw that are just gone now. Like there was a guy down here in Bay Farm Island right near the airport. I think he had 12 cars. They were all really new ones. He's completely gone. There is a lady up here. I think I've been doing trail for like 5 years at least or something like that. She had a bunch of luxury cars like Mercedes, BMWs, nice stuff, Teslas, like pretty new cars. She's completely gone. And I am just looking at this weekend, so a lot of this stuff will be booked already, but let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's just a lot less stuff available too than there used to be. Like, a lot of people are just leaving Turo. We look at these prices are ridiculous. Like 78, come on, a 2021 Tacoma for $78 a day. That's insane. These Tacomas are so expensive. Let's look up the prices for a 2021 Tacoma. Come on. Keyboard wasn't working. 2021 Tacoma for sale. And maybe they bought this, what, 2021? I don't know. Could they have bought that before the prices went way up? I'm not sure, but this is like a lame looking one here for 35 grand. I mean, this is a nice one they have, I think. It's not like too lifted up. No, it is. It's a TRD 4x4. Yes, this is an expensive, very expensive truck. TRD off-road, 40K. I mean, even if they got a really good deal for, let's say, $35,000, and I know that the sales tax where I live is actually over 10%. So even if they got one for $35,000, there's no freaking way they got it for that cheap. It would still be $38,500 out the door. Let's do the 4% interest rate, 5 years. It's over $700 a month. Let's say $750 a month after insurance. And what price are they? $78 a day. Looks like it's getting booked quite a bit. $78 is after the discount, but let's just use that number. Let's use 78 times, we could do times 17 days a week again, times 0.75, the 75 plan. It's not even $1,000 a month. And what was the payment? Like $700 a month. So yeah, they're not making any profit on this. And the tires for that thing got to be at least like, you're going to pay like $1,200 for 4 tires. And you're going to need to replace the tires like unlimited miles. That makes no sense. You're going to need to replace the tires about every year. It's like almost $100 a month just in tires. The registration for this, I'm not joking. It's probably like, it's going to be over $500 a year for the registration. It's going to be insane. In California, the heavier your vehicle is and the newer it is, the more the registration is. So like a brand new truck could have like we'll have it over $1,000 just for the registration. It's insane. My 2017 Mini Cooper, I just paid $350, I think it was, for the registration, and that's a 2017, and it's a little Mini Cooper. So with heavier stuff, the registration is more expensive. So you just look at these numbers; they don't make any freaking sense, and it's just, you can go to like any of these cars, and it's all, here's another 2021 Tacoma, 2019 Civic for $48 a day. That, you're not making like any money. Even this is an economy car. Let's look at this. I mean, I get those prices for like my I get those prices for my old cars. $450 a day. I have my 2008 RAV4 priced more than that. So this trip here, I think I had, this trip was like this trip was at $56 a day, and it's a 17-day trip. This is with a 2008 RAV4. This thing's only worth, I don't know, 10 grand at the most. Probably not even. It has like over 180,000 miles on it now. I spent about 10 grand on it when I bought it. It needed a bunch of repairs and stuff. That was because the engine and transmission and crap ended up going bad, but but anyway, you just look at these prices, they don't make any sense. 2019 Civic, like what's the payment on this? What's the price of a 2019 Honda Civic? It'd be at least 20 something thousand. Even let's say they got it for 20 grand, their payment would still be like 400 a month. And that car is not, with that price, it's not bringing in even $1,000 a month. None of these things make any sense. Like, as a business, they're not making any profit, no money. None of these cars are, I'm telling you. I don't know. Let me know if, like, I'm sure there's certain markets where it's better, but I just feel probably a lot of people got into it the last couple of years when the market was like so hot, and now it's just the market has dropped so much. It's just really bad. Even 2016 Civic for 47 a day. I don't know why they have them. Why are people pricing their cars as cheap? It does not make any sense to me. I think my 2012 Civic is priced about the same as this, possibly higher. Let's look. 2012 Civic. Looks like I got it for, let's look at this trip, see what the price was. View receipt. The average price was $50 a day for this before the discounts. This is for a 2012 Civic, though. This is a 2016 Civic. They probably have payments on it. They probably did not get it as cheap for his cash like I did either. It doesn't make any sense. It's priced lower than mine. Let me know, like, if there's certain markets where it's not like this. But I'm like looking at LA, it's like probably even worse than this, or at least as bad. Like, it looks really bad. Turo has just really changed. Like, we're in this, we're in a kind of a recession now. The economy slowed way down. I've noticed I've been getting a lot more local renters, a lot less people traveling. Let me know if you're seeing the same thing as this, but I think a lot more hosts are going to be quitting. It seems to me like the only cars that sort of make sense are like cheaper, older cash cars.